Are we live?
Yep.
Alrighty. Hey, what's up, guys? So the waves have been really small the last probably 5 days. This is our summertime right now, so this footage is from 2 days ago. This is Atua, his surfing, and a little bit of drone footage, a little bit of surfing after that. And we thought we'd just chat, talk story, because we don't do this that often. We always have like a whole plan. So what do you want to talk about, Atua?
Well, I was able to find a couple of decent little waves here and there.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's easier for you guys since you guys weigh half the weight as I do. So today I was on the beach, and no, this was yesterday. I went out surfing by myself without the kids, and the waves were so small. And I took my shortboard, my 6'1", which I don't know what I was thinking. I don't currently have a longboard, and I was out there, and there was a couple guys giving lessons on the beach, and I was like struggling out there. I mean, like I literally couldn't even stay on the wave. And then I finally came in after like 3 waves, and then one of the surf instructors who I know, he was shaking his head at me, and he was just like, hey, I guess he felt bad for me. He's like, hey, I brought an extra surfboard, a longboard over there if you want to use it. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to go home and sit in the hammock. I had enough punishment for the day. It happens every once in a while. The waves get really small, but hey, you know, we have pretty consistent waves here, and that's just kind of what happens anywhere.
I actually do have a longboard, which I find fun to use sometimes when the waves are a bit smaller.
Yeah, Tua's got a pretty cool longboard, but your longboard would still be like a shortboard to me. If you guys have seen Tua's longboard, it's 2 1/4 inches thick. I mean, it's thinner than my shortboard, and it's only 20 inches wide, and the thing weighs almost nothing. It's like a potato chip. Speaking of surfboards, Atua, we're going to be getting you a new surfboard pretty soon.
Ooh.
You guys put in the comments. We'll read off a couple brands that you think, well, I mean, this does have to do with pricing, but we're thinking about either a Rusty, a Channel Island, going back to Hot Lava, L-Ride, but Atua's never had a name brand board before, like a brand new name brand board. And
all of my boards have either been L-Ride, Danga, or Hot Lava.
Right. And we've done that because every time we buy surfboards, we always buy like 3 or 4 at a time. And when we use a shaper like that, it's like we get a board for free.
Yeah.
At least if you're talking about the JSs here. So the JSs here they're going for, well, you guys saw in one of our last videos, they're priced at $795. I can't stomach paying $800 yet for a polyurethane surfboard. I just can't do that. I remember when I was young, and when I say young, like in my 20s, you could buy a brand new surfboard in Hawaii for like $315, like brand new shape from like a TNC or a Blue Hawaii, a couple brands that probably don't even exist anymore. But man, the prices have more than doubled. That's 2.5 times of what I used to be able to get. And I thought that was expensive back then. I thought that was like a rip. But I guess inflation, everything just changes.
Although it is a known brand, you probably get a better board more likely, but it's not like a guarantee that you're just going to get a magic board for spending that much.
Well, that's the other thing, is I've had name brand boards. I've had like Weber's, and I honestly can say that they can be just as bad as any board. And that's why I haven't bought name brand boards in a long time, because I found that it just seems like you're just paying for a brand, you're paying for a mark. But I think nowadays they use the machine shapes so they can get them closer to magic boards, and they test them. So actually we're looking at a Channel Island. Channel Island Surfboards just opened up a store here in our town, and I think we can get a deal. Somebody was saying that we might be able to get a deal for around $650, which is, well, much better than $800. But we'll see if that deal comes through. But maybe paying a little bit, $150 more for a name brand might make a difference. What do you think, Atua?
Well, maybe. I hope so. Hopefully.
All right, we'll see. So Atua is about 5'8" right now, so he's still surfing his 6'4", which is
5'4".
starting his 5'4", which actually I've been telling him lately that he's starting to look kind of silly on it. His last 2 inches of growth, it's just all of a sudden it looks like he's got his foot on the nose and his foot on the tail. And I definitely think that he is ready for a bigger board. How's the board feel surfing it? Can you tell? Does it start?
Sometimes maybe a little sluggish, but I find that I can still get into waves. I don't have like a massive problem getting into waves if I just move a little bit more to the nose, a little closer for the paddling.
Well, it's going to be funny when you go to
I can feel a little bit of the difference sometimes where I'm like, come on, get going.
Yeah, no, we need to get you kind of like a small wave board or one that goes in mushy waves, because for the next 5 or 6 months, we're probably going to have more on the small size, because that's just how the season goes here. Swells do come in. Yeah, I mean, you can have a summer where there's swell after swell after swell, but I have a feeling this is going to be a flat summer. So we'll keep you guys updated how that goes. We should be heading down in the next day or two to go do a little board shopping, and this is actually Atua's birthday present. He has not yet received a birthday present, which his birthday was on New Year's Eve 2 weeks ago. So we will probably shoot a video on that, and we have some more videos planned out. Also, guys, we've been working on our Spanish channel, so we want to thank you guys. Actually, I think we'll do a little thank you live in the yard after this. So we'll just thank you again. And
Thank you.
yeah, we've been shooting a lot of videos. Atua's been doing a ton of videos for his site, and if you guys haven't checked out Atua's channel, he's growing like crazy. He's almost at 40,000 subscribers. In 1 month, he went from like 16,000 to like 35,000, something ridiculous. Probably next month, he's going to surpass iSurf Tribe and be the leader in subscribers.
That's a funny thought.
He'll be a family leader. I've always said that'll be cool, because then you can tell your subscribers to come on over to my channel and help boost up my channel up. I mean, after all, I think iSurf Tribe is what gave your channel its start. You'll always have to remember that. All right, guys. Well, we just wanted to do a little voiceover where we just kind of talked and we didn't have anything planned. Let us know if you guys like hearing us jabber away like this. And we'll see you in the next video. Pura vida.
And aloha.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.